okay? We've already defined we are the Northwest Wisconsin movers and shakers, okay? I appreciate you got here. It is what it is. If you paid me a membership for a night, we're gonna give you back. Well, except him.
Plus interest.
You know, I've never been through any one of these. I think the people that talked did a wonderful job. We told the truth, and that's what it comes down to.
I think, Chairman, I want to congratulate you again for doing an excellent job under significant pressure and under rapidly changing circumstances. But what really happened in there was this. A lot of very good and sincere members of the Barron County Republican Party got up and expressed some very, I think, very deeply held concerns. And then the chairman and his executive team got up and presented a sincere and very thorough explanation. I think there were a few pieces that didn't quite match up. In other words, from what the complainants were suggesting and the explanation, I'm not confident. I think that any kind of gap between the two has more to do with the difficulty of understanding the rules or making sure that the rules, which are arcane, and the chairman made an excellent point, very few of them. I remember at the court when we would, the seven of us, be alone in the room, and someone would insist on Robert Rules of Order. Nobody knew. Nobody knew, and we made it up, and whoever sounded the most convincing got 4 votes, and that's how Robert's
Biggest
rule.
bully.
No, well, whoever's the most sincere and persuasive. But I got to tell you, I can't. I pointed out the very real danger. At first, I did point out the fact that this was publicized as a public meeting, and that the chairman and his executive team should have the opportunity to have an adjournment because they were prohibited from having their public supporters here because of all of the emails from the state party saying, no, only members, and then last night it got changed to only members who reside within Barron County. They just passed over. They were gonna have this thing no matter what. I think, and I want to give credit to this committee, this Constitution Committee from the RPW. I think, do I think they came in with some preconceived ideas? I do. And that's usually how it works when you get a lot of pages of complaints. You come in and you want to point the finger at somebody and say, explain yourself. And that is a very difficult spot to be. But I think on the whole, I think that the members of the Constitution Committee deserve credit too. I think there were some sharp questions, and maybe it wasn't, nobody's perfect. But I think by and large, they did about as good a job as any similar group could possibly do. I think that's the case for everyone who talked tonight. Everyone did the best they could.
They-
Which makes, now I want to keep talking and explain, but you called me an anesthesiologist before.
I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
said he charges like an anesthesiologist by the second.
Oh, he's gonna knock you out later.
Find someone who will come with 24 hours notice. But anyway, it was a privilege to be here. I did extend the invitation. The chairman was gracious enough to give me the last few minutes, and no charge. I will come up to Barron County. I will help reform and put this thing, help it get back together to where it should be, because you all have something very special here in Barron County, and it's one of the reasons I was motivated to get into this, is because I tell people downstate about Barron County. It's like, you got to go there. You got to go at that Elks Club. And they get in there and it's like lightning. Mm-hmm. And you wouldn't believe how energetic and how on top of things they are. So that's why I want to be here. And then everything that happened tonight proved it out. I mean, even the complainants were all in all pretty decent, and they were pretty humane and pretty humble. Yeah, that's a good word. So it's that kind of sincerity. So that was our pitch.
Yep.
The chairman also made that first, and I kind of echoed it, which is to say, okay, State Constitution Committee of RPW, if some things need improving, we're all volunteers here. I thought that was an excellent observation. We're all volunteers. We're all learning as we're going. Let's get together.
We hear you.
Let's get together and let's address these concerns and let's move forward. And then I did give a warning to everybody in the room. It's like, you don't want the state party to be in the business of coming into local county parties. And I pointed out, I started out as the chair of the Ashland County Republican Party. You don't want the state to be in the business of coming in and taking away constitutions of county parties. What you want from the state party is some help. Now, the chair of the committee, Dave Anderson, said that he had sent out to a different lawyer in August an email saying, hey, I want to come up there and I want to help. But I don't believe that that was sent on
Yeah, I didn't get it.
to the chairman. And so I took him up on his offer now. I said, let's do
Send
that.
it.
Let's
Send
do
it.
that. So, any questions? I thank you all for being
Oh,
here because
absolutely.
just knowing
Go a long way.
that all of you were here, your energy is good and it's strong and it helped.
And
it helped.
And we will be there for you guys when you need us.
Well, and I got to thank
Yeah,
people.
did anybody fill this out tonight?
I got to thank people. Well, let's wait for that.
Membership
Matt.
app?
We're
Bill
being
Rams
filmed.
did.
We're being
He's not
filmed.
here anymore.
People like Justin Huff, Bruce,
Yeah.
we met at short notice. They changed the rules on us every day in the last 9 days. And we're like, oh my God, let's just go drinking, you know? And I'm being facetious, even though we did a little bit. But, I mean, we got this all done in a matter of a few hours today. Okay, so what we had to work with,
And now we're gonna go get a burger.
And you
Yes.
have until the end of the week to supplement.
yeah.
Correct.
whatever
So
you
I'll
need.
be seeing the rest of you to help with that. Come on, that's funny.
Yeah.